right there. Can't wait to see you. A little bit.
Corey Gamble is now making headlines for some shocking revelations. You won't believe the secrets he's exposing about Kris Jenner. In a bold move to save his own reputation, Corey is pulling back the curtain on the drama behind the scenes. Before we dive into this scandalous story, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join the Tell You family so you never miss the hottest updates on your favorite celebrities. Now, let's get right into it. In an exclusive interview that has shaken the Kardashian-Jenner world, Corey reveals some jaw-dropping secrets about Kris Jenner. Secrets that many have been speculating about for years. It all started when Corey began to feel like his relationship with Kris was taking a serious toll on his reputation. Known as the quiet one in the family, Corey has often been seen as the supportive boyfriend. But behind closed doors, things are far from perfect. So what led to Corey's decision to expose these secrets? Well, it turns out that after years of living in the shadow of Kris and the Kardashians, Corey is fed up and determined to take control of his own narrative. The pressure, the whispers, and the constant media scrutiny seem to have reached a breaking point. Corey has always been portrayed as a calm, collected figure who's supportive of Kris and her family. But in this explosive interview, he pulls back the curtain on the real dynamics of their relationship and the Jenner family as a whole. He's finally ready to tell his side of the story, and what he reveals will make your jaw drop. One of the first bombshells, Corey drops a bombshell about the level of control Kris Jenner wields, not only over her daughters, but over Corey himself. He paints a picture of a woman who's not just the momager of the Kardashians, but someone who controls every aspect of the lives around her. From managing her own relationships to keeping a tight grip on her children's careers, Corey claims that Kris's need to control everything has caused significant tension in their relationship. According to Corey, Kris has always been incredibly calculating. While many know her as the mastermind behind her daughter's successful careers, few realize how much influence she exerts in her personal relationships. Corey reveals that, while Kris comes off as the loving matriarch in public, her actions behind the scenes are far more strategic and self-serving. He explains that she's always kept him in check, and this imbalance of power has created a growing distance between them. Another shocking revelation Corey exposes involves Kris Jenner's past affairs and how they've impacted their relationship. While many are familiar with Kris's past marriage to Robert Kardashian and her highly publicized relationship with Caitlyn Jenner, Corey claims there's more to the story. He alleges that Kris had a secret affair during their relationship, a revelation that blindsided Corey and left him questioning his trust in her. Despite Kris's efforts to maintain a picture-perfect image in the public eye, Corey's claims reveal a far more complex and messy reality behind closed doors. Corey suggests that things haven't always been as they seemed. He explains that, while their relationship appeared solid on the outside, it was far from perfect behind closed doors. And Corey isn't the only one who feels betrayed. He reveals that even some of the Kardashians had their own suspicions about Kris's past and the hidden layers of her relationships. Corey claims that Kris knows exactly how to play the game, and she plays it exceptionally well. Whether it's manipulating the media, using her family's fame to her advantage, or controlling the narrative to ensure she stays on top, Corey says that Kris has mastered the art of manipulation. He also alleges that Kris often uses her influence over her children to push them into situations that ultimately benefit her brand, from strategic PR moves to carefully crafted public personas designed to maintain the family's powerful image.
Hi, Kris. How are you, Kris? How was the concert? How was the concert, Kris?
Kris knows how to make the family work for her, but Corey alleges that it's not just about her career. He claims that Kris uses these same manipulative tactics in her personal life to maintain control over those around her. And as if that weren't enough,
you know what happens when Kylie and Kendall decide not to film full-time for the Kardashians? Kris Jenner has to step up and film. I want to say, I could have gone my entire life without seeing this kiss. Let me show.
Better kiss, backward kiss.
Like, get it, Kris. 68 years old and living her best.
Corey claims that he's often been treated as a pawn in Kris's grand plan. According to him, he was always made to feel more like an accessory to Kris's life rather than an equal partner. While he publicly supported her, privately, Corey felt more like an employee than a lover. He reveals that he was never fully integrated into the family dynamic and was often kept at a distance from the real decisions being made.
Okay guys, I'm back with part 3 and we're still going to talk about Kris and Corey, but what we saw from this show that I found really interesting on. Like I said in part 2, the sister didn't like it, but I think they're not used to hearing that kind of word. Like they're not used to hearing that kind of phrase because they're so privileged, I guess. I don't know. But I think for me, if I was in Kris' position, I'd be like, he's not gonna spank Penelope. That's just how he feels. You guys have your opinions and that's fine. And it's totally fine. We all have our opinions. You guys need to get off his back. He ain't going anywhere. That's my man. And your man ain't even treating y'all right. So don't come over here with that. That's how I would have been if I was the mom,
Corey's revelations cast a completely different light on his role within the Kardashian-Jenner family. While many assumed he was just the quiet partner, the man behind the scenes, Corey claims he was often sidelined and manipulated to fit into Kris's grand vision for her family. This paints a picture of a woman who isn't just managing her children's careers, but also orchestrating her personal relationships to maintain her position at the top. After years of being part of the Kardashian-Jenner world, Corey has finally reached his breaking point. He feels it's time to share the truth with the world, even if it means going against the woman he once loved. Corey admits that part of his motivation for speaking out is to clear his name. He's tired of being portrayed as the quiet boyfriend and wants the world to understand the truth about his relationship with Kris. However, he emphasizes that his decision to speak out isn't about revenge, it's about reclaiming his voice. In a world where his reputation has often been overshadowed by the Kardashians' fame, Corey also acknowledges the risks involved in his decision. He understands that exposing these secrets could mean the end of his relationship with Kris and might further damage his reputation. Despite these risks, Corey says he's willing to face whatever comes next, as long as the truth is out there. As expected, Kris Jenner has yet to publicly respond to these allegations. However, sources close to her claim that she is devastated by Corey's decision to expose these secrets. Kris has always prided herself on her ability to control the narrative, but Corey's shocking revelations are a serious blow to her carefully curated image. Fans are eagerly waiting to see how Kris will respond, whether she will try to discredit Corey's claims publicly or attempt to reconcile with him privately. In the meantime, the Kardashian-Jenner family is facing a massive fallout. The public remains divided on whether Corey's allegations are true, and many are questioning how Kris will handle the potential damage to her reputation. Some fans believe Kris's influence and power will allow her to recover from this scandal, while others are beginning to wonder if this could signal the beginning of the end for her meticulously crafted empire. As for Corey, his future is filled with uncertainty. While some fans sympathize with him and believe he was mistreated by Kris, others are questioning his timing and motives. Some suggest Corey is speaking out purely to seek revenge, while others feel he's finally standing up for himself after spending years in the shadow of the Kardashian-Jenner family. Regardless of which side you're on, one thing is clear: Corey Gamble is no longer just a background figure in the Kardashian-Jenner narrative. What do you think about Corey Gamble's shocking revelations about Kris Jenner? Was exposing these secrets the right move, or should Corey have remained silent? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to VIP Watch for more updates on your favorite celebrities.